All right. All right, guys, we will get started in 1 minute. And thank you for being here. Now, by a show of hands, or give me a reaction with the reaction button below, how many people were at the holiday party this weekend? That was one of the best events. All I see is V's hand. That was one of the best events that we have ever thrown. If you guys haven't seen your professional photography, make sure to connect with our photographer. He probably tagged most of you guys on Facebook. So the pictures, I'll tell you what, there's a lot of brokerages out there, but I'll tell you what, you guys, and Molly said it, you guys brought out the Vanity Fair. You guys look like straight up celebrities, the pictures, the class. It was just absolutely incredible to see you guys and to meet some of your other halves. Like, you know, I've talked to Demian's wife many times on Zoom. She's heard my voice for the last year. And it was just like great to see everyone in person, connect with you guys. And so I had a blast. I'm glad you guys were there and we can all have a blast together. So let's go ahead and get cracking on this beautiful morning. I want to know what David Hiller is eating because, my man, that looks delicious. I saw him lick all 5 fingers, not just 1 or 2. So whatever he's eating this morning, it looks like
leftover Wingstop, baby.
He said 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. My man. So let's go ahead and officially get started, you guys. Thanks for being here this weekend. Having some fun with us. On Friday night, we had our client appreciation night. And then on Saturday night, it was, we brought back that Kimball's vibe, and we brought back the fun, the excitement, the dancing, the drinking, and it was just absolutely lit. So thank you guys for being there. Before we get started, I want to make sure that we introduce any of our guests that are on the line today. Kenny, do we have some guests on the line today? And if you do, let's go ahead and get them introduced. Wait, John, stand straight up really quick, bro, because you're, sorry, if you guys see this on Zoom, Kenny's head is on John's body perfectly. Anyways, Kenny, who do we have for guests today?
I don't know. I'm looking at my screen right now.
All right, let's make it easy. If this is your first time to a team meeting, say hello and introduce yourself. And please do not be shy. Going around the room.
I will start. Hi, everyone. My name is Julianne from Fresno, California, and I'm new to the team and very excited to start with all of you guys.
What's up, Julianne? Nice to have you. Now, are those records above you?
No, they're actually just mirrors.
Oh, okay. Okay. Very cool.
Yes.
Well, welcome. Thank you for being here. And how'd you find out about our team?
Actually, from my cousin Angel, she's with you guys. And that's how I found out about EXP. And I also learned a lot about EXP from watching Grant Cardone videos.
Nice.
And
very cool.
that's why.
And then we had a call last week, right?
Yes.
Good to see you in person. So thanks for being here. Let's
you're
continue.
welcome.
Any other guests on the line today?
Hi, everyone. My name is Beth Fitzik. I was at the party.
Yeah, it was good to meet you and your husband. Good to see you again.
Yeah, nice to meet you guys all. And I found about Team Fast through my husband's friend. And I'm really happy that I'm joining the team.
Awesome. Well, it was great to see you. Great to meet you. Looking forward to supporting your journey. Any other first timers to the room or any guests that want to say hello? And don't be shy. Cool. Well, official plug goes out to
right here.
There it is, the conscious assets. What's up, my man?
Sir, what's up? This is Keelan Johnson. I'm new to the team from Sacramento, California. I found out about you guys through my old brokers here at Bay with Chris Barcenas, Will Dangler. So I decided to jump on the squad just because you guys have a lot to offer. And, you know, I'm excited to be here. And hopefully everybody has, you know, the best year so far next year. You know, blessings to all of you.
Man,
Hey, man, do you know DJ Dawson by any chance?
Yeah, you already know I know DJ, man.
Yeah, let's go. We went to college together. DJ's fantastic, bro.
Yeah, he's on the EXP squad now too, man. So we got to kill it.
Well, welcome, bro. Welcome.
Look
Thank
at
you.
that
Nice to meet all of
family.
you.
And he's gonna. What's your first name again, my brother?
My first name is Keelan, Keelan, last name Johnson.
Keelan Johnson. So we're gonna do a community, events in a minute. He's going to be doing a huge event up in Sacramento that we would love your guys' participation, your guys' attendance. He's going to be doing something big up there. So I'll turn the mic back to you in a couple minutes, but welcome. Any other first timers to the meeting today?
Hi.
Hi, sir. How are you, Jimmy?
Jimmy.
What's happening, my
First
brother?
time, first time. I'm a newbie. Looking forward to learn from you guys, and that's why I'm here for the meeting.
Cool, brother. Well, welcome and appreciate you being here. Anybody else going once? Going twice?
Yes, also me, Amber Carswell here in Oakland.
What's up, Amber? How are you? Welcome.
I am doing great. Thank you. I'm happy to be here.
Good to have you. Good to have you. All right, guys, let's officially get started. So we're going to do things a little bit differently this week. We are not going to have slides. Our VAs were on vacation, and we found out last minute that unfortunately the slides were not done. However, we're going to stick with the same flow. So I wanted to go over to Karina to talk about the quick teaching moment of the week. So without further ado, the Oracle, just go ahead and give us our teaching moment for the week.
Hey everybody, so today is the day we've all been waiting for. I bet you all are not as excited as I am, but it's the new contract day. So as of today, no, you are no longer to use the old form. I don't even think you'll have access to the old form through zip forms. The new form is available as of first thing this morning. So basically the meat and potatoes are all 3 of the first pages. That's where you can actually edit things and add the terms. And then the rest are explanations of these pages, which are also super, super important to be going over with your clients. But just so you know, as agents, you guys are going to be filling in these pages, you know, and need to be really well versed with them. Obviously, this is my first time filling out this contract. So I'm trying to put together a sample for you all that I'll post in Slack of just kind of like a quote unquote normal offer to go through. EXP is going to have training every Wednesday morning like they usually do in EXP world to go over the contract. I'm sure Debbie Penny will be teaching it, or one of their other lovely EXP brokers will also have more in-depth training in January. And CAR is still offering training. So if you missed the one that we hosted in the office the other week, like still get it. It's really nice to have the actual CAR experts go over this line by line, even though it's dry. It's really important stuff. So stay tuned for that and the new contingency removal form that will go along with it, because all of these lines now will have to be individually removed. So loan, appraisal, investigation, review of seller documents, prelim, common interest disclosures, any liened or leased items, and then if there's a COP, buyer's purchase of property. So anyway, have fun with that. Let me know if you have questions.
Karina, I do have one question.
Yeah.
Is it, would our templates apply to this?
No.
Okay.
We'll have to redo all templates, all forms. The old ones are gonna have to get deleted. The new ones are gonna need to get inserted. So it'll be a fun day of catching up, but you all can do it.
Good stuff. Love it. So highly, highly recommend, particularly if you are a brand new agent, you should be filling this RPA out, getting it to your mentor and having them review that with you. If you are obviously an experienced agent, you're writing offers, you want to make sure that you understand this cadence when you're delivering this to your clients and going over it with them, right? It's a brand new contract, so print it out, have it next to you and understand the flow of this. So when you're explaining it to them, you really have a good understanding of what's next. So want to push everybody to make sure that they understand this contract because it's obviously super, super important. Let's do this. I want to give a few people a shout out today. So today we're doing our very first hashtag Hustlers Lunch. Now, if you don't know what the Hustlers Lunch is, every single month, we are going to honor the people that were tracking the highest in the categories for CSU. That's appointments, or excuse me, that's buyer showings, that's conversations, that is hours working in your business and hours working on your business. So we want to get these people together. We want to have a mastermind session. We want to break bread and we want to honor all of their accomplishments that are going to lead to them getting into contracts. So if I can, let me go through these names really quick, and I want to give these people a giant round of applause. I'm going to see you guys later today at 12:30. Amy Imhoff, Amy Powlin, Arlene Cristobal, Eric King, Kim Tran, Panise, and Ronnie, and Jay all made it to the Hustlers Lunch. So let's give these individuals a giant round of applause. Looking forward to breaking bread with you guys today at 12:30 at Plank in downtown Oakland. Really stoked to have this event. So we will see you guys in a couple short hours. Now, let's do this, you guys. Community spotlight time. What are the things that you are doing in your community right now? We have the holidays right around the corner. So I'm going to turn the mic over to you guys to talk about community contributions and things that you guys are going to be doing within your community that you want to share in this platform. So I'm going to turn the mic over to you guys and go ahead and spit some fire about something that you guys are doing within the community that you want to share. So go ahead and I'll open it up to you guys. Anything going on? Go ahead, Caitlin.
So this is Keelan. I'll go first. I'm actually partnering up with the ex-mayor, NBA championship ring owner, Kevin Johnson. We're partnering up with the Guild Theater. He owns basically a whole block in Sacramento. And we're going to have panelists come from different fields, say barbershop owners, say drone owners, say crypto, stocks, anything you could think of that somebody is well versed in. We want them to come and speak to an audience of about 200 plus people, to just give them gems and information and basically free themselves through mindset and financial literacy. So we're going to pair that up with mixers and meet and greets and just make it something big that's going to be a monthly event. And we're going to branch out hopefully to Oakland, to LA. Like that's our goals. And our big goal is to get into the Golden One Arena. So yeah, that's what I've got going on cooking. And first event should be in January, the end of January. And we're starting off with crypto, NFTs, and women entrepreneurship. So we got some big time boss women up there that are gonna come and give some game. So yeah.
Man, I love it. I love it. Once we get you hooked up on Slack, make sure to drop the link, drop the details, registration details, all the information. That way we can come out and support. So I love that. Yeah, if there's an event break or anything else, make sure to plug that in Slack so we can all attend and support you. Who else has something that they want to talk about for community contributions? Anybody else?
Our bike just got picked up today. Oh,
what's that?
Did someone else was trying to talk?
Oh, no, sorry. Go ahead. You go first.
Oh, the bikes just got picked up right now. I got to drive your Maserati, trying to move it out of the way for the U-Haul. It took me about 15 minutes to figure out how to put it back into park. But I did it.
Okay, thank you.
Missed the curb. I didn't hit any curbs. You're good. The bikes did get picked up. But I also I just reserved this morning a dumpster bin for in front of my house and a big a shredding company to come out for my neighborhood community to after the new year do everybody dump your shit. Yeah, and then I'm gonna put my lawn sign on the dumpster and have them tag me in any Instagram or Facebook, things to say thank you for letting me dump.
I love this. It seems to me, Lisa, that like something like this really turned a corner for you in this last couple months, or maybe I'm just tripping, but I've seen you really things have started to turn around. Like what has changed for you in your business? Because it seems like you have this new level of excitement and energy towards your business.
You mean I'm working? I'm working.
Okay. Let me write that down. Hold on. Lisa started working. Good. Anything else?
I stopped partying and I was like, okay, it's time to put my hustle in. I've partied for 2 years. My husband retired and then we just kind of was like, he was gone all the time. And we were like both exhausted parents. And I think we just took the party to the extreme afterwards. And so now that we're in debt from all that party, it's time to freaking start hustling.
Perfect. I love that. So make sure to write that down, you guys. So, but one of her TikToks got 1 million+ views. So she did great. 2 million views.
Yeah. But I got a lot of hate for it.
Who cares?
I know.
Right? Who cares, right? We exactly like, hey, good publicity, bad publicity, whatever. You got eyes on you and you're visible. Yeah. Right? So, hey, shout out to you. Great job. I love that the kids are getting their bikes. Anybody else, community contributions or pulling themselves out of party and recouping phase. No, I'm just kidding. Does anybody else have anything for community contributions that they want to talk about?
I am still doing my cleanup day on the 26th. I've put it in Slack and I just put it in the chat a few minutes ago. I so far have 4 people that have volunteered to come help me clean up High Street.
All right, what date is it?
You said what?
What date?
The 26th, the day after Christmas, the last Sunday of the year.
Okay. And what channel is it in general?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll put it in again.
Okay, cool. Awesome. Anybody else have anything community contributions that they want to talk about before we move forward?
Let's all just wish Jeff a happy birthday.
Well, David, we were getting to that. We had a whole section on it. But since we mentioned it, since we don't have the slide, our story of the week today is Jeff Phillips. And since you brought it up, David, I will go ahead and talk about this because I had something prepared. So thank you for the
You're welcome. You're welcome.
The setup. So I really just want to wish the biggest happy birthday to Jeff. He's part of the leadership team. He's a squad leader. This dude has really turned his business around. When you see his social, the way that he commits to his father or his son and the way that he, is a parent and what he contributes to this team and being a brand ambassador, my man, we wanted to wish you the happiest of birthdays. So let's give Jeff Phillips a giant round of applause and happy birthday, brother. We absolutely love you, my man.
Thank you. It's love. It's love. I appreciate all you guys, man. I love all of you guys. This year has been, last year, this time, at this part of my birthday, I was just for the first time attending Team Fast meetings, and I had no idea if I was even going to be in real estate anymore. Now I'm like, oh yeah, how am I going to take over the game? Got a little swag to me. So it's all because of you guys. It's all, what you guys contribute to me, and I just try to put it back out there. And I appreciate all you guys. I love you guys from the bottom of my heart, for real.
Man, happy birthday, my brother. Happy birthday to you. So let's move on. If there's no other community contributions, let's get right into escrows. I'm not going to share my screen, but I am going to read off the escrows for this past week because we had quite a few. Just so you guys know, we put 12 million into into contract last week, and let's just go through these from price point. So Kelly O'Gorman got into contract with a Zillow Flex buyer for $360,000. So shout out to Miss Kelly.
Yeah, Kelly.
Woo woo!
Beauty and the Beast. Let's go.
Okay. All right. Mr. Ernesto got into contract on Alamo. I know this dude has been working so hard behind the scenes with all of his project. $421,000. So congratulations to you. Rebecca Gamon, she's actually right across from me. She represented a seller. She got a contract for $465,000. So Rebecca, do you want to talk about this deal?
Sure. This is a family. It's my sister-in-law's parents' home in Hillmar, which is in the middle of nowhere past Turlock. And all I did was put my sign, my coming soon sign. And I've gotten, this is like the only home I've gotten so many calls on from a sign. It's not even in a well-transited area. It's crazy. We've gotten a few offers, but this was the best one off market, and my seller decided not to go on the market. So we're in contract.
Well, congratulations. There's literally nothing in Hillmar. You know what they're known for? Cheese.
Cheese. Yes.
They have great cheese in Hillmar. Well, congratulations to you. Congratulations to your family.
Thank you.
So let's keep cruising on, you guys. We had Daniel Johnson and the Glam Agent got into contract this past week for $590,000. Christina, I don't think we've heard from you for a while. So why don't you talk to us a little bit about this deal? Because I'm sure you're full of excitement with your jovial spirit. So
back. I am finally back and recovered from my jet lag. Yes. Daniel was amazing. He helped so much. This was a referral from a lender. It was pretty quick and easy. He just said, hey, I have a referral for you. And Daniel and I got to work and we're in contract. Yay.
How long did you work with the client?
Maybe about 6 weeks. She knew what she wanted. So I would only send her houses that she was interested in. And she's very like black and white. She was actually really easy to work with compared to some people I'm working with. So it was a pretty easy deal to close.
Awesome. Well, congratulations to you and to Daniel, and love the partnership. All right, guys, let's keep.
That was another Beauty and the Beast.
You know what? You're starting to remind me of Dewey now. Are you gonna start?
Gotta make some noise. Everybody's sleeping.
Hey, man, I drafted that squad. Let's go.
He's on our squad. What are you talking about?
He drafted that squad, he said. All right, so once again, Rebecca and Lisa got in a contract on a Zillow Flex deal. This is for $630, so great job to you, Dream Team. Melody Cleone got in a contract with a past client. This is for $635,000. So Melody, why don't you spit some fire and talk about this last transaction?
Good morning, you guys. I'm happy to be back. This was a past client of mine. I've actually sold 3 houses for them so far. It's bittersweet because they're really good friends of mine, but they're moving to Washington. And I put them in contact with a EXP referral agent up there through the EXP referral network. So if you guys haven't tapped into that, that's a huge resource. And I like to check it every single day. Yeah, so we got multiple offers. We were hoping to get somewhere around 600, but we got 635. And the sellers called me this morning and let me know that the wind knocked down my sign and the post this morning because of last night's hurricane. So I got to go to Rio Vista and get that taken care of. But yeah, it's pretty exciting, and getting ready to put another listing on the market pretty soon here.
Boom. Well, congratulations. And we're so glad that you are feeling better, and hopefully everyone in the household is feeling better as well. So I'm glad to see you up on your feet and feeling better. All right, let's continue cruising on. So Miles Tillman and David Hiller partnered up on a flex deal. They got into contract for $650,000. You know, David's always available to talk and spit some fire. So David, talk to us about this particular deal, my man. Go ahead and let's hear it.
This was a Zillow call Miles picked up. He's from Vallejo. I'm from Berkeley. They were looking in Berkeley. And so he thought of me. I was able to meet them out there. I actually did some work and worked down on 4th Street for a little bit. So I was able to drop some knowledge and bits about the location and area. They really know what they really knew what they wanted. It was a live workspace. She's a tattoo artist and he's an architect. And so they're going to live in the upper studio area and kind of use that lower part for their offices, tattoo office, or like a studio and kind of like an architecture place. Yeah, we only wrote 1 offer. We saw that 1 house. I met him a week ago and we're closing in a week. So it was like the fastest transaction. It was an all cash. And yeah, shout out to Miles for roping me in on this one. I was happy to pick up where he left off. So it was great.
Beautiful, beautiful, man. You know, when you speak about your deals, when you just speak in general, you articulate so well, my man, and love it. Love to see what happens. So with this client, does that mean that you get tattoos down the road, like for free?
I'm gonna try and put it in there. I dropped a little thing. I was like, hey, I never had a tattoo before, you know, I don't know who to trust. So if you know any good tattoo artists, come and hit me up. Yeah. So I also don't want pain, you know, it's tattooing gets hard. It's hurt. I don't know.
Listen, we want to know then, if you were gonna get a tattoo, what would you get?
Oh, yeah, I don't know. It'd probably be like, I have no idea. I'd have to think about it because you can't get a tattoo without a good story, you know? So you have to have a good story behind the tattoo.
For sure, brother. Well, hey, congratulations to you and to Miles nonetheless.
Thank
All right,
you.
let's keep cruising on. Kim Liu got into contract this past week for $770,000. Great job to you, Kim. Amy Imhoff got into contract on a flex deal for $775,000. Amy, you've been on a tear lately. You've been absolutely crushing the game. So Amy, do you want to talk about this deal?
Yeah, so flex deal, he initially wanted to see something in Walnut Creek, but he wasn't, too crazy about it because he wanted something that was walking distance to shops and restaurants and things like that. So he lived in Emeryville, so he said, oh, let's take a look at that. And then we saw it, he loved it, and we put an offer on it. And Luckily, the seller worked out something because it was a new build. And they said, okay, well, we have another offer. I was like, get your offer in. So I made sure I got Fairway Catalina working on a pre-approval because he wasn't. And then they accepted our offer.
Love this. And listen to the way that Amy communicates. It's like literally she's slicing and dicing, right? She's just, you can feel the excitement, you can feel the passion in her voice. Amy, I wanted to ask you right now, it seems like you also, like David, like Rebecca, and other people that I've mentioned are on this upward trajectory. What's working for you right now?
Just meeting the people. It's all Zillow Flex. So just pick up the calls, really trying to make a connection, build rapport, and try to, initially tell them like, hey, I'm here for you. I want you to have a 5-star experience. I'm here to represent you and your best interests. Happy to help, and kind of give them as much information and as possible, because majority of them are first-time home buyers and don't really know too much about the process.
I'd say being available. That was one thing that really got me, is that as soon as they called, I was like ready to go there the next 4 or 5 minutes. Like, I can meet you now type stuff. And that's one thing that they really relate to me, is how ready I was to help them. And I think that that's something that sealed the deal, is just being like responsive and ready, and kind of just ready to jump up and go, even if you had to like switch around other things. So that's what I'd say, is just being responsive for the clients helped me a lot.
Totally. I love it. And you know what? Her raw energy, passion, and excitement, I'll tell you what, you guys, it goes a long way with clients. And then you just couple that with, knowledge and constant value. So really, really good job, Amy. Love to see everything that's going on. Let's move over to JJ. JJ got in a contract with the past client as well for $840,000. JJ, are you on the line today? All right, cool. We'll keep on cruising for now. Amy Imhoff got in contract again for a flex deal. This one was for $992,000. So shout out to you once again, Amy. Jen Oak got into contract for 1.250, and this is obviously an amazing year. So just so you guys know, Jen has done 43 deals this year. For the last 3 years that she's been in the business, she's almost doubled her unit count every single year. So Jen, I want to turn it over to you for a quick second, if you have a moment, to talk about this most recent deal that you got on the contract.
Oh my God, 50 days on the market. 50. This was a little nerve-wracking for me, because we got this listing after a really, really big hitter in the East Bay. And she's actually one of like my listing idols. So to be able to get this into contract, and the sellers saying that, me doing a super good job compared to her, means so much to me, especially only being 3 years in the business. I don't want to say her name, because I think everyone knows her that knows in the East Bay, and I respect her. But this home was beautiful. Like, nothing was wrong with it. Inspections were good. All updates were done really good. It was just, they put it on the market at a really bad timing. If they would have put it on about maybe 6-7 months ago, they would have probably got the price that they wanted. So the market was shifting for them. And I think being able to navigate and having these investors listen to me, take our advice and be able to educate them on the market was super cool, because it was like super nerve-wracking to work with these investors. They do a lot of flips in Oakland and work with a lot of like top producing agents. So they listen to us and they're super happy. So hopefully it's a smooth escrow. There's only one contingency, so we will see how it goes.
Awesome. Congratulations, you guys.
I have some input on that. So I co-listed that with Jen. The last agent is a big hitter, but for us, we had it on the market a lot. But after every single showing, Jen would text them in our group chat, this is what's going on. This is their feedback. After every Saturday, no hits, 4 people saw it, no offers. Every Sunday, like constantly. That's the thing about like when you're a really good listing agent, the more listings you have, the harder it is to stay at that level. It's constantly communicating. You communicate to the client even when there's no updates. So because we had it on the market, I don't think we did anything special. We just constantly we marketed it right, all things you're supposed to as a listing agent. but we just held every open house open. I mean, thank you to the team for being resourceful, but
Yes,
constantly
thanks, guys.
communicating and being transparent with the sellers. They really appreciate that. So if you have a listing that's stuck forever, like I worked with Jen a couple one that took a long time to sell. The clients who appreciate us and think we did an amazing job. It was really, really hard. We had to do a price reduction on this property at the price that they were really fighting on the price. They even had that price last time around, but constantly coming, hey, we've had 40, 50 groups come, this is the market has talked. This is what they're saying. Is easier to suggest or convince someone to drop the price if you're if they've heard along the way versus all of a sudden they haven't heard from you for weeks. Hey, I think you should drop the price. This is just way different messaging. So communicating is huge. You want to get in the listing side and do a good job.
And it's that over communication too. And I think what you'll find is that a lot of these OGs and people that have been doing this for a long time might have, 15, 20 listings. A lot of them rest on their laurels and they rest on their past success. And then you have young gunners that come in that are going to take the extra steps, that are going to over communicate, that are going to hype it up in different ways. And so it just goes to show, just so you guys know what's possible in this game. Jen in 2019 only did 12 deals. Last year did 24. This year has 43 and has three listings coming up for the new year. So I think the public announcement in the declaration is that Jen Oak's going to do 83 deals for 2022. Is that about right, Jen?
Nah, I'm trying to sleep next year.
Okay. All right. Nonetheless, really, really great job. Congratulations to you. Congratulations to your seller. Let's keep on cruising, you guys. All right. So let's, sorry, you guys. I gotta go back over here. All right, so let's keep cruising. I'm gonna talk about this dude, and Kenny and I were talking about him yesterday. Eric Throm just got into contract for 1.795. Eric Throm, in the short time that he's been here, I think that he's put up the highest amount of volume in the shortest amount of time. What was the numbers we were talking about yesterday, Kenny?
I think we're in the 20 million range, right? Isn't closing pending?
Yeah, and I think Eric's been here for 5 months. Eric, has it been 5 months now? Or has it been 4 months?
I came on in September, and at that time I had $41,000 in total sales, and I'm finishing the year with 20,000. So I did, 20 million. So I did 40. So I did, trying to think of the numbers here. So 200. Yeah, I did about 15 million with you guys since starting about 3 months ago. It's crazy. I had 6 in escrow last month and 1 more now, and probably another 1 or 2 before the end of the year.
So think about that, you guys. Think about, we always talk about, you can make your whole entire year in a quarter, right? Look at what Kevin Magna did in a couple of months. Look what Eric Throm is doing. So you guys, it is possible. Look what Demian did in the last part of the year. So Eric, $1.7 million. How are you going after, or how are you finding, or do you even have an approach for these higher price point deals?
So I'd say half of them are Zillow Flex, and the other half are not even referrals. Like, so I was taking a Zillow Flex out one day, and this was during COVID, and another person came up to me, and I kind of just told them I couldn't let him in the property, but I flipped on my business card. I had like 5 minutes to kill before the clients showed up at the door. So. And then they referred me to somebody else, and then had a friend I helped, and so it's like 50% Zillow and 50% just leads just showing up. It's really weird. And then I had another referral from sitting at a listing, a co-listing, but mainly I'd say the meat and potatoes of it has been Zillow Flex.
Love it, love it. And we're obviously going to be picking your brain about ideas for growth and conversion, because there's obviously a system and a formula that's truly, truly working for him. And so we want to be able to tap all the resources we have around us. So Eric, great stuff, my man. Congratulations on all your success, especially in such a short time frame with us. So let's continue on. We have one more deal for the week. We have Kelly O'Gorman and Ben Rojas partnering up. They've become a dream team. This is 1.850. It's the highest price point for the entire week. So want to have either Kelly O or Ben talk about this deal, or either one of you available to talk about this deal. Okay,
Ben,
cool.
you want to talk about it?
No, you go ahead. They're your buddies.
Yeah, so these clients are amazing. It was the third offer that we submitted. We'd been working with them for like, I don't know, 2 months maybe. It just worked out. I don't know what else to say.
She's selling herself short. So we found these people on the street. We found them on the street. These buyers were cruising by. We were at an open house. We were doing broker tour to just check out the inventory. And these two guys cruised by. It was like dad and son kind of team in a really nice Mercedes. And Kelly's car alarm was flipping out, and they were like, "Oh, your car," and they just started chatting about nice cars. And then she converted them into a deal. And though from there, we toured a bunch of houses. They lost out on a bunch of properties. They broke their hearts. And then on the last one, they're like, "We're going all in." And we got them to come up preemptively on a property, 3 days on the market, probably 50 grand over what they really wanted to offer. And they got their offer accepted first time. And so
that's what happens when you're a boss.
Right? What did Kelly say? It just worked out. But thank you for the backstory on that, Ben. Kelly O, thank you for being so humble. And Kelly, for the people that don't know, how long have you been in this game?
I got my license in October of 2020. I joined Team Fast the middle of May, and
how have you done so far?
I have 5 closed transactions and 2 currently in escrow. Ben and I are submitting another offer today, so hopefully, you know.
And you just put a listing on the market yesterday.
Oh yeah, so we got a listing and 2 escrows. Yeah.
Yeah, and you got those 2 off markets in Danville we're trying to sell.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
Those 2.
I'm just busting my ass, people. I'm just busting my ass.
That's right. That's right. You know, we always say that. Dewey always says, you know, showing up is half the battle, and you know, just work your ass off and things will come together. So really good stuff, you guys.
I gotta make another interruption. You know, you love Kelly and Ben of the Beauty and the Beast.
You know what? You're taking a page right out of Dewey's book. You're taking a page right out of his book. But I love this, you guys. I love seeing what's going on. And as you can see, it's not just OGs on the team. Obviously, our OGs are still producing at a high level, but you have brand new people. You have people that have been here for 6 months. You have people that have been in this game for many, many years and are, for whatever reason, community, support, culture, environment, atmosphere, tools, are having some of the best years that they've ever had in real estate, and or are having the best year that they've ever had in real estate. So as we grow as a company, Kenny and I and the rest of the senior leadership team, we talk about making sure that what is available to you guys is always visible. That if you guys are having challenges in your business, if you guys need tools, if you need support, if you need tech, if you need admin help, if you need resources, like knowing exactly where to go for these things. As we move into 2022, a couple of things that you guys are going to be seeing happen, and happen for a lot of people on the team, is how to hire an assistant. What does assistant do for you? What does that game plan look like? What are all the things that this assistant can be doing for you? Well, if I paid an assistant $20 an hour, what would they do? If I paid someone $40 an hour, what does that look like? What we want to do is create the game plan and the roadmap for you so you guys can get more assistance. We also want to share with you further in depth what the VAs can do for you and how they can offset some of those things. Also, as we move forward, how can we help you guys build teams within the company, right? There should be multiple teams inside of Fast Real Estate. There should be the Hiller team, the Cleone team, the O'Gorman and Ben Rojas team. Like, we want to help you guys build these teams. And we also want to help as we move forward into agent attraction and showing you how to truly, truly build supplemental income. And let's take Melody's example. Melody has, close to 40 downlines now, but fortunately she just got a client into contract that she's helped sell 3 or 4 deals, right? Well, most of the time, if you sell a client, you're really not going to, you may help them down the road sell the house, but most of the time you're not going to make much more money off that client. Well, if you were to attract tons and tons of people to the company, if you were with any other brokerage, you might get like a plaque and says, "Hey, great job," or "Appreciate you referring that person to the company." In this model, you're able to keep getting paid and keep getting paid and keep getting paid in perpetuity as long as you two are still at the same brokerage here at EXP. So we want to help you guys understand how to build your business in different ways, but we also want to make sure that all of your tools are understood and they're visible, and you guys know how to tap into all the resources around you. Because what happens is we do go fast. We grow at a really rapid pace, but we want to make sure that you guys understand where all the different tools and resources live. Also, as we move forward into 2022, what I'm going to be working on with our head of education and mentorship, as well as our new sales leader, is we're really going to start compartmentalizing different styles of coaching. We're going to have elite and mastery courses. We're going to have different topics. We're going to have, database cleanup day. We're going to do best follow-up campaigns. So when you guys come to these coaching sessions, we're going to have topics that are going to be super laser focused. We're also going to be able to do reminders. Hey guys, we have this event that's coming up. You're going to text message, things like that, just to make sure that all the communication is even better. Because right now we know that some people don't check Slack. Understand that you guys all move in different directions, but a lot of the information is held in Slack. So what we're going to do with the help of our new marketing department is we're going to be able to update you and give you guys weekly updates, newsletters, things that you could plug on the social media. You guys, as we look forward into 2022, we are going to also have different assets that you guys can choose from. What I mean is that, hey, it's the month of February. Here's my asset base that I can look, okay, that's cute. I like that one for Valentine's Day. Oh, I like this one, whatever it is. So now that when you guys think about, well, what should I send to my clients this month? You'll be able to pick and choose the things that you guys want to do. When it comes to just sold, just listed, coming soon, pending, open house flyers, you guys will be able to go into a suite of services and David can say, like, I want this. Here's my picture, I'll plug it in. The marketing department will help you design that. That way you don't have to do that. And they'll go in a queue. Once it's done, Melody, your stuff is done, here you go. So we want to make sure that we're eliminating a lot of that busy work for you, making sure that more of our tools are visible for you. And then we want to show you how to truly build outside of you just helping consumers buy or sell real estate. I'm thinking about this big picture. I'm thinking asset base. I'm thinking about retirement. I'm thinking about what's going to happen down the road, 5, 10, 15 years down the road. I'm thinking long-term vision for each of you guys. So these are some of the things that we're going to be doing in the new year, and we are committed to growth and to helping you guys grow as individuals. On Tuesday, the 11th, which is going to be our regular team meeting, planned for that meeting to be 2 hours. That meeting is going to be a year in review, and we're going to be doing a Vanity Fair red carpet event from the privacy of your own living rooms. We did this last year and it was a really, really cool event, but this year we're going to, or excuse me, for 2022, we're going to do it similar, but we're going to have different categories, rookies of the year, biggest growth, all these things, sexiest man on the planet, all these things that we're going to be doing for Ben Rojas, David Hiller, right? So we're going to be doing these different categories to really showcase how different you are, how different we are, and really talk about our year in review, and then talk about the big vision for 2022 and what we will accomplish. As you guys know, and we have stated, the big goal for 2022 is to hit $2 billion in production and reach the 600 agent count. That means that with that amount of agents, with that amount of production, we're going to roll out more support and leadership roles within the company. If you ever get to a point where you feel like you want to lead, you want to contribute in different levels, there's going to be positions that don't exist now that will exist 5, 6, 7 months down the road. And so those are things to look forward to. So that's all really I have. Kenny, any of the other leaders, is there anything else that you guys want to share before we kind of come to the tail end of the meeting?
No, you covered all of it in detail, but as our company grow, we're adding more resources. We're truly building a platform where agents can succeed, as you can see, but it's a plug and play model, but people have to plug in. There's other companies out there, other small teams where there might be more agents sometimes need more hand holding, and we're aware of that too. So not everyone wants to be a top producer. Some people want to work closely with an agent with more direction and maybe some leads and stuff. So as we're building on next year, like Lai says, just quick recap, the three things I'm like personally focused on for the company is having teams be built, learning more leverage with assistants. We're going to train your assistants and put them through a program, and you can share the assistants, which is literally how I built this entire company in agent attraction. So next year, for us to focus on that, we're bringing in more leads. We're filling the gap. Like we're upping the training for new agents in the mid-tier, and then we're spreading everyone into quartiles. So different resources, different assets are for this different tier of agents. So as you're leveling up, we're going to be there as your partner, and really want to kind of ramp up farming too, digital farming and real farming. So we're going to talk about that a lot more in January.
And that's something that we're going to really look at automating and doing for you guys, meaning that there should be no reason why you're not farming. Some people say, well, I just don't know how. cool, let us do that. We'll have the blueprint, we'll have the roadmap on how to help you, launch it, and then as well as tracking it and watering and watering and watering. So we are going to take Fast Real Estate to new heights in 2022. We're still going to be here to love on you guys, support you guys, push you guys, hold you accountable. You're going to see a Sisu integration as we move forward. If you guys are not on Sisu now, I want to push you, implore you, and I want to encourage you to start using Sisu in a different way. Some of you have already put your projections, your cash flow, your GCI, your volume goals in Sisu. What it's going to allow you to do is be able to look at your business from a total data analytics standpoint. You're going to be able to track and measure the things that you're doing in your business and say, how far am I off of my goal? Or I need one more deal in order for me to reach my next level of my commission. If I hit the next level of my commission, how much more money does that mean for me? And so you're going to be able to look at it in completely different ways. I want to be able to run challenges in Sisu and be like, all right, girls versus guys for the next 30 days, who had the most appointments met. We're going to do something big for you guys. So we'll be able to use Sisu in completely new and challenging ways for you guys to look at your business from a true data analytics and help you guys drive the needle forward. So you guys, we are working tirelessly behind the scenes. I know you guys see the meetings, you guys see the trainings you guys come to, but what you guys don't see is the hours and hours and hours behind the scenes that we're thinking about two things. Is this a people challenge or is this a process challenge? And how can we improve both of those sections? Does that mean that it falls in someone else's department or is it in my department? We make sure that we work together so we can provide the best product for you guys. Nothing is perfect. Nothing is perfect. The grass isn't always greener. The grass is green where you guys water and you put the most time, effort, and energy. So before we head out, I want to make a major announcement today. She's on the screen today. We have decided to offer Gabrielle Hooks the opportunity to be our senior marketing manager for Fast Real Estate. Gabrielle is going to be an integral part of how we grow and how we build this brand. And when I think about stylistically, if there was someone out there to really represent our brand, to bring all of these crazy thoughts that Kenny and I and the rest of the leadership team have and bring that to fruition and still have that swag, that sassiness, that style, I thought there was no better person than Gabrielle based on who she is as a person and her background. So Gabrielle, want to congratulate you. And if you wanted to take the mic and say anything to your brothers and sisters.
Oh, hearing echoing because I'm signed on two phones, but it's fine. But yeah, thank you. I'm super excited. Yes, to really expand Team Fast marketing landscape and capabilities. Before I transitioned to real estate earlier this year, I actually worked in marketing for 10 years for creative agencies, in corporate settings for startups, as well as being an entrepreneur myself. So I'm excited to bring that skills and knowledge to Team Fast and support everybody in their goals.
Love it. I love it. Well, you are going to be a huge, huge part of our company, our future, and really helping you guys take your individual brands to new levels. You know, we look at like, you know, big vision, like brand kits, personal websites, you know, helping you guys just really build in completely different ways. And then having marketing assets that are evergreen that you can use on all platforms, you know, all social platforms. So you guys, next level, we're not going to ask you to push yourself and take your goal or your business to the next level without doing it yourself. So we are committed to your guys' growth. We are committed to this company, and we're committed to the culture and the community of Fast Real Estate. So I appreciate you more than you guys know. I'm looking forward to lunch at 12:30 at Plank with all of our hustlers for the last couple months. If there's nothing else, Kenny, Karina, John, Molly, any of your squad leaders, does anybody have anything that they want to share before we head out?
Go Beauty and the Beast.
Sorry.
I'm good. I'm not trying to follow all that.
Okay.
Yeah,
Molly?
no, we'll end on a high note. I'm good.
Okay, cool. You guys, I appreciate you. Super, super grateful for you. Kenny and the rest of the hustlers, I will see you guys momentarily in Oakland. Peace. Have a wonderful, wonderful week and go out and win your day. Appreciate you all.